Welcome to 2025. Dating is a goddamn circus. More apps, more options, more ways to connect. Yet people feel more disconnected than ever. Everyone is screaming for something real, something deep, something that lasts. Yet look around. Look at your own life. Look at your single friends' lives. The same story plays on a loop. A woman meets a guy. He's exciting. He's unpredictable. A beautiful disaster. She dives in, gets her heart ripped out, then posts that all men are trash. She acts shocked. She acts like a victim of circumstance. Here's the brutal truth. It wasn't an accident. It was a choice. This isn't about blaming women. It's empowerment through brutal honesty. You keep choosing the wrong man, the emotionally unavailable, the project, the man-child. It's not bad luck. It's a strategy. Maybe subconscious, deeply rooted, but a strategy nonetheless. You're not a passive observer. You're the casting director who keeps hiring the same lead. You know the ending, sell a ticket, buy popcorn, then act surprised at another tragedy. Step 1. Admit you're the one peddling the cycle. The most common objection, but I didn't know he was like that. Bullshit. You knew. You saw the signs. Inconsistent texting, vague plans, how he talks about exes, he couldn't hold down a job, or a serious conversation about the future. You saw all of it. You relabeled red flags as something else. Inconsistency became spontaneity. Emotional unavailability became mystery. Lack of ambition became living in the moment. You filtered reality to fit a narrative that felt familiar and intoxicating. You chased the chaotic rush you mistake for love. This isn't a mistake. It's a filtration process. Let's get one thing straight. There isn't a shortage of stable, competent, masculine men. You don't see them, or you find them boring or difficult to deal with. You swipe left, you friend zone. They don't trigger the alarms you learned to call passion. This is about dissecting your choices, so you stop being a passenger in a car you're driving toward a cliff. Grab the wheel. Let's talk about that feeling, the spark, the chemistry, the instantaneous, can't eat, can't sleep, check your phone obsession. We romanticize it as true love. Often, it's anxiety, an activated attachment system screaming, warning, unpredictable outcome ahead. Your brain gets dopamine, the same circuitry as gambling. Highs feel high because lows are low. Will he text back? That's a bet. That ride thrills you, because it's designed to make you sick. A stable, secure, consistent person won't trigger frantic energy. He texts when he says, makes plans, states intentions, and your system doesn't go DEFCON 1. No jackpot to win, no gamble. To a drama-conditioned brain, he feels boring. You've confused emotional unsettlement with passionate love. Charm as deflection. Emotional distance as a mountain to climb. His chaos gives you purpose. Push-pull is addictive. Intermittent reinforcement. Pull, nothing. Pull, nothing. Pull, nothing. Then jackpot. A sweet text. A great date. You're hooked. And some men understand this game and play it to their advantage. This isn't a moral failure. It's hijacked psychology. Modern apps amplify the loop, seeking the next hit, the next validation, the next jolt. Healthy love and attention is calm, trust, security. It feels like coming home, unless home was chaos, and some people prefer chaotic, toxic relationships. If calm feels wrong, you'll sabotage to return to the storm. Name it, the spark you chase may be anxiety dressed as attraction. Your attraction patterns aren't random, they're forged in your past. Your emotional blueprint is drawn before your first date. If love was conditional, apparent unavailable, inconsistent, or home chaotic, your brain learned, this is love. Your nervous system recognizes dysfunction as home. It's not conscious, it's cellular familiarity. You don't choose the echo of your past on purpose, your subconscious does. Call it trauma bonding. Even stressed, absent parenting teaches the same lesson. You learn to perform for scraps of attention. Years later, you chase a man busy with purpose who gives just enough to keep you performing. New actor, old script, hoping for a different ending. A secure man speaks a language your nervous system doesn't know. No wound, no tension to earn love. Your brain trained for a minefield doesn't know solid ground. Kindness seems boring, availability too much. You're a firefighter with no fires. The ghost in the machine picks for you. Stop running. Turn, face, and heal the original wound, not with salt, but with sunlight and accountability. The seductive myth, you can polish a diamond in the rough. He's unmotivated, immature, a mess, and your love will fix him. You can fix him. You believe you can unlock his potential, feel powerful, needed, but you're not his therapist, coach, or rehab. You're supposed to be his peace. Men crave feminine surrender. The fixer filter excludes men who are already whole. A man with order, maturity, and direction doesn't need fixing, no project, no hit, so you often overlook him for the struggle. Here's the catch: chaos still feels exciting. You keep pouring energy into dead ends. You can't build on someone else's brokenness. Then you reward the bare minimum. He sends one text, you call it effort. You accept crumbs and call it consistency. You grade on a wild curve. The consistent man gets no credit, his goodness expected, unthrilling. You train men to meet the floor, and many men do. Culture told men, be less assertive, less decisive, less toxic. Many complied, defaulting to passivity to feel safe to access women. The result? No momentum, no commitment, roommate energy, and women-leading relationships. Attraction requires polarity. Two leaders clash, two followers fizzle. Healthy love is a dance of leading and yielding that always comes with a cost. Women often crave competence, direction, and emotional maturity from men. Security comes from a man who knows his worth, can handle stress, navigate conflicts maturely, and how to lead. Enough diagnosis. Here's the fix. Ladies, stop prioritizing the anxious spark before it's too late. Prioritize character and competence. Switch it up before you're 31 with 12 situationships and a podcast blaming men. Men, watch actions, not words. Value consistency and loyalty over intensity and drama. Ladies, if you're struggling dating, try choosing the boring, financially stable man who puts words into action. Your nervous system will protest. That's the point. Men, reclaim purpose. Be decisive. Plan a date. Competence and confidence is attractive. Stop asking permission to be a man. Lead with integrity. Exert your masculinity. Everyone is struggling because people keep making choices that feel good in the moment, ignoring red flags and not vetting that destroy them later. The power is a single pivot. Responsibility. If you want a better relationship, pick better. Show up better. Stop dating your trauma. Date with intention. Your standards are what you tolerate. Stop complaining and start choosing better. Peace.